Well, hi, hey, hi.
Hey, hi.
October is National Disability Employment Month. So, what if people living with dementia weren't pushed out,
But
pulled
embraced.
in with purpose?
You know what? You do so much more when you're well received.
We are Dangle and Dots.
Yes.
And we're business partners.
We
Business
are.
partners, okay?
Yes.
And we
Yes.
made it that way.
We did to show people that get a diagnosis of some kind of dementia or changing cognitive ways, we can still be viable. We have to change as we go along.
Yes.
The workarounds.
Yes. So, Dangle, you are the person that's living with
Something.
some diagnosis that has fluctuated, right?
It has.
Yes, and you're experiencing
Frustration sometimes, but oh my goodness, I am viable. I am important.
vibrant, so much vibrancy that people actually question her diagnosis.
They do all the time.
Which is
Yeah.
a compliment.
Yeah, it is a compliment.
Or is it society sees dementia in just a
They
narrow
in a
view?
diminishing way.
Yes.
They certainly do.
Yeah.
And the more that they diminish it, the more that someone that has been diagnosed feels that
Yes.
and becomes that maybe.
And then family care partners, family caregivers, that's me, Dot, lifetime family caregiver. There's so many narratives about burden, that your person is going to be a burden, and you certainly have those challenges.
Sure.
But we're suggesting you can look at it in kind of new ways.
Turn it around. Take what is the good out of what isn't so good.
So we are here. It's National Employment Disability Awareness Month, and we need to start talking about this in the context of dementia.
Yes.
I know there's like a cafe out there that people taking the orders.
Yes.
Or have
And
people
we've been
living
there, yeah.
dementia. They might not get your order right, and guess what? All the customers are happy
Okay with it.
anyway.
And sometimes I come to the party undressed, so to speak. And we just go with it.
We have to go with it. And I think this is so important because actually my brother is somebody who lived with cognitive so-called disabilities all his life, and people gave him jobs that he could do. And he became one of the
Efficient
best
as heck.
an employee that people could count on
Yeah.
all the time.
Yes, and I have a daughter with a TBI, traumatic brain injury. And she wasn't given a very good diagnosis. And you know what? She is working through it. And she's becoming very viable. And we tell people these things or act towards them in that way. And then we soak it up. Darn us. Right?
Yes, yes.
So it isn't your fault. It isn't our fault. There's no fault. It's just that we need to learn.
Have we dared to think about anything just in a little shift in a
Yes.
context?
Yes.
And so here we are, business partners, 3 years in. What has owning a business first of all, we'll go with your age, and then we can go with somebody with a diagnosis.
Right. So 81. I own it.
She's sweet.
And a couple of diagnoses with Alzheimer's and standing with a mild cognitive impairment one. And some days I really feel like that, and other days I say to it,
Yep.
I'm not owning that, and I don't ever own it. I never say I have it. I simply say I'm aware of it.
And so what has owning a business done for you though,
Well,
in
it
this
gives me
period
that.
of time?
Oh yes, I couldn't do it alone. If Kat wasn't right there beside me, I could not do it alone. But that's okay. Sometimes I have those moments where I think, and then there are other moments that I just revel in it.
And it teaches me too in the giver role. I like to shift to a partner. How can I do it better? How can I say it differently? How can I not be so controlling?
And, early diagnosis is the answer. I got a very early diagnosis. So for 12 years now, I've been living with some sort of diagnosis and saying, wow.
And it is a label of sorts.
It is a label of sorts. And many times when people know that I've been diagnosed with cognitive changes, their eye changes from including me to just talking with Kat.
It does.
It does do that.
And
That's
then
not
sometimes, I'd be honest, I play into that also. And then I have to back up and go, wait a minute, we need Nancy.
Yeah. So, we understand this because we're living it and it's genuine, and we're here to help you, help us, help others.
Yes. So we just encourage you to kind of just start thinking about it differently. You don't always get it right every day. It's a new place to learn, a new place to grow, to include, and it's really a focus on ability instead of shifting from all problem.
What you can do. What
you
can I do?
Yeah.
I need to look at that.
You can write poetry. You can go to events. You can hand out business cards. You can write beautifully.
And so, Kat, what have you learned in this process of our business?
I've really spent a lot of time honing. I know what you can do really well.
Yes.
I've spent time thinking about that.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of being exclusionary, I want to include you, at least in awareness, insight. You're so wise.
Being with someone that has a better understanding. Loving care partners really have an opportunity. It teaches you about yourself. It teaches you about the person that you love and you're caring. And sure, you get frustrated. What the heck? So do we on our side.
But that's just part of the dance,
It
right?
is.
It's just honing what's available to you, what can you do. And so, I would encourage employers to think about this.
Yes.
Can you bring in somebody older for their wisdom? Can you bring
Sure
somebody
you
in
can.
creative? I don't know. I love exploring those new possibilities with people and being more inclusive. Let's not push away. Let's pull in.
Let's really honor this day and this month. All of us need to feel the love and the care.
Yes.
And we go farther when we have it.
It is our mission to include people living with dementia as we one day hopefully have earrings to sell. Nancy being the co-founder, it's so important when we go in front of banks and attorneys and people to say, hey, I'm quite capable. We might just have to recraft things, right? So I would just love for people to entertain that idea and send us ideas. You certainly can support our mission to dare people to do dementia differently. Subscribe here on YouTube, please, and share it with somebody who might enjoy this message. We also have the link to buy us a coffee. We've drank a lot of coffee.
Yeah, we love that.
We have a good time chatting away. But just take every day, do the best you can, where you are, but not always focused on the problem.
Focus on what each of you can bring to the party. After all, it's a party we were invited to, not one that we created ourselves.
Absolutely. So we're going to celebrate ability.
What is it that we do and that we can do well?
We're going to celebrate purpose.
Here's a key. If you've got a purpose, you're going to do well. So just figure out and look at, and don't get so wrapped up in a diagnosis. Get wrapped up in, okay, what now? This is a new me.
What next?
What next?
Have a beautiful day. We're glad you're here. Bye.